Hey everyone.
Hello.
It's me
It's us again.
and him. And
Yeah,
we BM.
It's not Husky.
Yeah.
It's not Husky.
Yeah.
Everybody leaves.
Yep, pretty much.
By that I mean...
Go away! Well, we're finally living up to our BM. This is gonna be the first ever cast that we do, because we don't do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put up the production tab. Now, I know you complain that I never get to see your cam, so I guess I'm gonna try and put my thing on your cam the whole time.
Yeah. You can watch me leadle around.
I'm watching you make SCVs right now.
You know what?
What?
That's macro.
Yeah, that's macro.
Have you heard of it?
Nope.
Macro.
What are you talking about? In this game, I make guys with guns.
Or bobs.
Yeah.
Or lings.
Yep.
Transitioning to fast bobs, big lings, and more guys with guns.
Yo, guys with guns is nothing to laugh about. I've wrecked like 40 units with 4 guys with guns yesterday.
Yeah.
Alright,
Pretty OP.
do you want to introduce the players?
So the blue guy's me.
Yeah.
Stupid MF number 1.
Yeah.
And the red guy's him. Stupid MF number 2.
Yeah.
And we've got Coppola, the teal Zerg, and we've got Sean Patrick, the purple Terran.
Yep.
Whoever the hell those people are.
Yep.
Anyway.
It seems like
It's just shaping out to be a great wall.
Well, you're Terran, you got debuff.
We need to call it to Ire and be like, could you send us a really, really fat bomb? We don't have any.
Yeah, it's like we need a specially trained Bob. Like your training right now is to eat all the cake on Ire. Like why?
But
We don't need you to fight. We just need you to stand there.
and if the Zerglings come by, you can just sit on them.
This drone did manage to kill a problem. Apparently, that's my bad.
Yeah, but
then your
Your
SCV
problem.
kills an SCV one.
yeah.
This Zerg is going for like expand, 15 expand I think, 15 hatch before pool, which is I guess good. I mean we do that kind of shit all the time because we don't give a shit that 2 they're 2s and you can't really do anything. Because if you did give a shit, then basically you can't do anything. Like nothing is safe.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless you can, map pack and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
This kind of drone transferal is pointless.
Yeah, I don't like transfers. Like transfers,
No, it makes
the bad
sense.
thing about transfers
Makes
is that
sense.
like you lose all that mining time at the beginning, whereas if you just rally, then you lose it gradually, which is nice.
Say what?
Like if you transfer, then all that mining time you're gonna lose from all those workers get piled up at the beginning, whereas if you transfer, then they sort of get there one at a
I
time.
mean rally.
So you don't really notice the income difference.
What do you mean if you like you just said if you transfer?
No, if you rally them to your natural, then like.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know, we're actually getting beaten in terms of expansions right now.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I went for 3 barracks command center. Actually, this is standard Terran. I don't understand. It's like standard Terran bio. Big deal.
Well, not in the garbage game. The garbage game is like 1 base Reaper, guys with guns.
No, that's you.
Right, that's me.
So, we've
So
got
in a
purple
standard
with
game, you go 1 base Reaper, guys with guns.
Yep. So we've got some supply depots being built.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
You don't have your double gas done, and you're mining off both of them, which makes me think you're gonna go for some, I don't remember what you did in this game.
I don't either. I think it would have all guys and guns.
Yeah. Maybe you were going ghosts. I think you were going ghosts.
I tried to go ghost, but it's not very easy.
Yeah. This guy still doesn't have link speed.
Yep. Because I bet you he's going garbakests. No, link speed is almost
Well, I
done.
finally got revenge on that drone for killing my problem.
Yeah.
And now there's a lot of lings on the... There's a whole 30 lings on the field. I don't think a bomb and 2 stalkers can take that.
Nope.
I killed 2, I killed 3.
Especially not with the missile that's going
Yeah, and then the missile man comes up right after the stalkers die.
on. And the bob leadle.
Yep. So at this point, of course, the correct choice is to go for pholeedles after seeing all those lings.
Yep. But how many do we need? Enough to pick up all those.
Yep.
The guy at the guy in Hire with like the spaceport or airport, what the hell they have?
Yeah.
It's like what?
You know, I love how the Zerg expanded first, and I still got the most workers out of everyone. Yeah, I got 28, you got 26, and oh, there's a 31 drunks. She just made a lot.
Yep. And then I hear this garbage.
Yep, this garbage. Wait, how did we deal with this?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Boss.
But first of all, he leadles with the lings.
Yep.
And then I think I picked up the Missile Man.
Picked up the Missile Man.
Yeah, I picked up the Missile Man. I cancelled my expansion. I got rid of one Missile Man. I got a few Stalkers.
Yeah. And just BM.
And I picked up all the Missile Man.
7 seconds before spin is done. Okay, so basically the Stalkers cleaned up all the lings. No, wait, they're over here.
Yeah, the lings are over here. That one probe's like, fuck my life. It was like traumatized from all the lings that could be killing him. Like, ah!
You should, and it's like, you should have used your core values.
The one that, oh, I actually made one. I usually don't make those.
Yeah, but how else do you do your proxy nexus?
So here I am picking up the queen. And I think I actually forced the lings. Yeah, I forced the lings back to defend against the pholeedles.
Oh, that's how it happened. Except, yeah, that makes sense.
So let's take a look at the units lost. So far, purple sucks.
That's because Missile Man against the pholeedles.
No, I think that's just because of pholeedles, period.
And Red's actually lost quite a bit.
Yeah.
An equivalent amount.
I actually lost quite a bit.
That's because the pholeedles are pretty expensive.
Yeah. Oh, I found all the overlords finally.
Yeah, the Spire's on the way. Which is really useful, except it isn't.
Yeah, it's really useful for getting corruptors against pholeedles.
Except when you have enough pholeedles, but no number of corruptors can beat that down. What's going on right now? Oh yeah, guys with guns are on the way.
Yeah, and you're making a lot of turrets.
Yeah, because, you know, I saw the garbakests fire.
So again, I go in and I try and take out some overlords. But I don't think that worked out. I mean, the garbakests are out.
Yeah.
They managed to kill one.
Except.
And they sort of get their ass handed to them.
Yep. And the pholeedles are like, nope, bye.
Yep.
And your expansion goes down. Mine has 3 SCVs mining from it. I've turtled up a bit. And you've got some SCVs leadling.
Hey, you're the one with the 200 buildup on that orbital command's energy.
I don't want to hear that from you. You might need that for scans.
Yeah, you might need that to scan his cloaked ghosts.
No, that's me. You know, I can't hear the game at all. What's going on?
No.
So yeah, that's 24 SCVs.
This guy's still making
Wow.
lings and mutas, which is viable
Yep.
in all matchups.
Which is really stupid.
Yep.
But yep.
So
And the pholeedles are out scouting.
I think I'm gonna
And
have
the
to pick
lings
up all.
come by.
No, the links. I didn't pick up all the links.
You can't pick up that many
Yeah.
links. I'll beat down overlords instead. Anyway, so
I have
lings try
that
to walk
Phoenix
in
range.
here. The lings try to walk in here,
Yep.
but then they get their ass handed to them by the tank.
And then I pick up all the SCVs of the purple guy. He makes Vikings, and then like the Garbakests gets their ass handed to them again.
And then the probes all get eaten by the lings.
Yep. Because I'm too busy doing this and I ran into some thors.
Yeah. So then the guys with guns are like, I don't want to deal with you.
Pretty much.
Beat that down.
Oh, I could have picked up some lings there. Oh well. It seems like Teal lost quite a lot of stuff I think the Garbalisks.
And Blues lost absolutely nothing.
You lost 500.
Pretty good.
Nah, Blue's a piece of shit.
Yeah. I want to hear that from you. Basically, we've got turrets everywhere because Garbalisks and the Thor and a really advanced piece of Terran machinery defending the mineral line.
Yep.
It's like, okay, what do you want me to beat down?
The things that could come here.
There.
Hey, my pholeedles forced out 4 Thors from purple.
Yeah, too bad they aren't actually anywhere useful.
Yeah.
What's their movement speed anyway?
I don't know.
1.88. What's a Garbalisk's movement speed?
4.
Too damn high.
I think 4.
Yeah, too damn high. What's a pholeedle's movement speed?
4.
4.25.
Yeah.
So I guess a pholeedle could be micro to get rid of, you know, Garbalisks, but they don't actually die, so, you know,
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
You need like +3 pholeedles against no upgraded Garbalisks.
Yep. And we've got Void Rays against Terran.
Yep.
And pholeedles against Terran.
Hey, I like going air, okay?
No, that's me.
I think we both like going air. So purple keeps making Thors, because apparently the pholeedle scared the crap out of him after breaking his natural wall workers. So here I come in with the pholeedles. He apparently wants to fight them with the Garbalisks.
Which doesn't work, but you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think that last one's gonna die. Yep. How much damage do these take? Like 20? That's a lot of damage. Versus light 11.
Yep. And they fire twice,
Yep.
right?
So then the Lynx are getting their ass handed to them by the siege tank again.
Oh yeah. And again. And again.
And there's the guy who's they just slide right under the tanks. It's like, oh, I'm dead.
Like,
well, to be fair, the tanks aren't propped up for whatever reason. I don't understand this design at all.
I think it's because they fire with so much more force this way that it keeps them from like sliding out of position.
They have your decal on them, you know.
They do?
Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see the little star things. That's nice. It's a little nice little touch.
Oh, I don't have the Carbot one for that yet. Oh no, I do. I just haven't used it.
Right.
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 So Teal's lost 4,100 units just in Ling getting as handed. And here we've got like molecules on the field, just bubbles everywhere. Because it's really important that Bronze League players know where the enemy is.
What are you talking about?
All the sensor towers.
Oh yeah, those.
I mean, I put down 2 because Garbalisks are outside.
So I love how like this whole army is designed to fight against pholeedles.
Where?
Yeah, their army, like Hydra, Thor, guys with guns.
Oh, they're moving out. They're moving out.
Yep, they're moving out. That's what happens. This is actually a lot of Thors. I don't think we're equipped to handle this. I forgot what happened here.
Yep.
Well, you're fixing my pholeedles.
Yeah.
So you got enough Thors over there to actually take out a medevac. You guys' guns take 1 down.
and then the point defense throws shoot everything else down. And the Voiders are like, hi guys. Yep. And Thor's like, nope.
Yep.
But Voiders.
Well, then the Hydras do own my expansion.
That's too bad.
And then
let's see. It looks like there's a Raven heading out.
Yeah, look
deal with the Hydras.
Ravens.
Yep. They turn around because they're scary, and it's like, here's a secret missile. And we actually see some good decision making.
That's just retard. This is what the garbage game is trying to make people do. And I don't like it.
Here's another secret missile.
And that one's gonna fizzle.
Except we see some bad decision making. Oh boy. How did I get...
But here's a pholeedle to take out the Viking.
Yep.
And some Garbalisks. And he needs to scan to make sure that these pholeedles are
indeed pholeedles.
Yep.
Are they pholeedles? Yep. That's a lot of spores and turrets.
Yep. And I couldn't find where the overlords were, so I was just like, screw that.
Yep.
Except I found the mutas.
Oh, those got their ass handed to them. But then the Hydras are like...
They ran away.
Oh, the Hydras. This is some great creep spread, by the way. It's not even connecting to bases.
Well, to be
Not
fair,
good.
that third is actually pretty far away.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got really bad macro from the blue player because, you know, his feature was garbage.
Red's doing okay in terms of macro. But you know, blue shouldn't really worry about the macro at all because he can always throw down 20 barracks and make guys with guns. I of all
well,
people
he's
should
floating.
know how that works.
Well, let's see what happens, because currently 4,100 minerals are being floated.
And we have garbakests on the way for red.
Yeah, red's doing... How the hell is red producing so much anyway? They queued up? No? Weird.
Red's just too good.
Oh yeah.
Red's an excellent player.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So we've got like missile turrets in the middle of nowhere covered in creep because I don't know why.
Because the Garbalists want to stay alive. Anyways, Red's
Alright, so
taking the
we've got-
expansion again.
Yeah, I haven't gotten many guys with guns though.
Yeah, but there are garbakests out.
Yep.
It's like I feel like at this point, every player is just like, I'm set on what unit composition I want. Every time some of that dies, I'm just gonna make more of that. Like, there's no decision making going on at all.
Nope.
That's pretty much
Hydra.
the standard for what we're doing, because we just like doing garbage. But
Yeah.
I don't know what's
I know.
going on their side.
Yeah. So we've got everybody on 3 bases, sort of.
Yeah.
And for some reason we've got 2 more bases from the blue Terran, because I don't freaking know why.
Yep. You know,
Oh, yeah, because-
when you have enough minerals, you can have an expansion and you can have 2 more expansions and the planetaries defending that expansion.
Yep.
I don't know if planetaries actually deal extra damage against light.
I don't think
If
so.
they do, then all the hydras can be melted too.
Well, they do like 60 damage, don't they? So they do splash, so it doesn't matter. They get melted anyway.
Right. But the number of garbakests
Plus, I
on the
think-
field is getting too high.
Plus, there's also structural armor upgrade that's been done. Number of garbakests. Look at the number of sensor turrets.
Yep,
sensor
this is
towers.
kind of getting out of control.
Oh, guys with guns. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, the command center is cancelled, and this one's being forced to lift off. But then the thors are like, screw that. But then the garbakests show up, and there's no medevacs to actually heal any of these guys with guns. But this is a
The
lot of
tanks are like,
this is a
whatever.
lot of Zerg units. The mutas are actually running into the ravens, and right now the
Yep.
garbakests are
And then
dealing
they
with
ran
the
into
guys with guns.
And the garbakest also.
The garbalist runs into a turret and dies, and apparently this huge army, which should be able to crush through ours, pussies out
Yeah.
like a boss.
Oh.
I guess garbakests are pretty frightening units.
And that guy with gun runs. The guy with
The
gun.
missile man runs into the
Yeah.
guys with guns.
That's it. Thor's sure you'd have PDDs fast.
Yeah, just like garbalisks. And no, not garbalisks, pholeedles.
Marvelous. Pholeedle. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the Thor count did go down. I think it started with a lot of Thors, and then the skill rays melted a lot of them, and then they just sort of
All
never
of
got
them.
reproduced because apparently these things are kind of expensive.
They are. They're like a big tall thing.
Yeah.
So we've got this command center just leading up here instead of actually being useful.
Pretty much.
And
I think I shot
blue
it once.
player floating. A blue player floating 5,100 resources. I mean minerals.
45.
So he got pissed off and then made a. Yeah, that's how you macro.
I see the blue player took a page out of my book and they're making guys with guns.
It's just like, okay, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah, but we do have a Raven Harris coming out of a blue player down at the bottom center base. Too bad there's no more secret
Yep.
missiles, or all the Hydras would have been dead because the guys with guns would have been in the way of the Hydras. And we do have pholeedles again trying to find some overlords to kill, but there's really none around. All of them are sort of tucked away at the back of his Zerg player base. Which I think the red player can
Alright.
actually go to the far left side and come down and kill a bunch. But I guess she's got better things to do.
Yeah, there's only 1 or 2 turrets which you fly by pretty fast.
Yeah. But there is, take a look at the unit counting station. We have 15 garbakests for our red player.
Wow. The blue Terran has
7
2
ravens.
thors that are guarding stuff, 1 siege tank, and 24 guys with guns. 4 medevacs.
And 7 ravens. We just see our red
Yeah.
star taking this very strategical expansion over here. We're gonna see how that comes in later, but a bunch of garbakests are gonna take down all the lings right now.
The Kess 1-hit ling.
2.
Oh, they do. No, they do. They 1-hit ling.
Really?
Yeah, 36 damage right now.
Right.
And you've got so many that, you know.
Well, they do 34, I think.
Nope.
Yeah, they do 34, but with
30.
one upgrade it's 36. One of the sensor towers do go down.
Interesting.
But we do have Vipers on the field now, which is weird. This is actually the first time I think I've ever seen them.
No, it's not weird. What they try to do is they try to yoink the big units into the Hydra pile or the Swarm Host pile, and it does work.
Looks weird. I've never seen them before. But then again, I don't play the garbage game. So I feel like these cannons are a good investment for our red player, because that's really the only way that the Zerg and the Terran can actually get to the base. And to do that, they're gonna have to run all the way across this hill. And we also have a second nexus coming down. This looks like a macro nexus for our red player.
Well, you know how important chronos are when you've maxed out on upgrades.
Yep.
Because carriers take forever to build, so you know,
Pretty much.
needs to be done. Looks like all these barracks are reactored and double producing marines.
They're actually not doing shit
53
right
guys
now.
with guns. 56 guys with guns. Oh, now they are.
Yep.
They're all queued up with, I don't even know.
We do have the garbakests there attacking the queen and
26 marines being produced at a time, okay?
they did yoink one cast, which got taken out right away.
But it's not really worth the amount of gas that those things cost, that doesn't matter.
Yep.
So it's basically impossible to approach expansion without getting horribly sieged.
Yep. Because Kests are kind of OP. We do have that one observer spotting everything. One of the things I should have done is put a problem on the watchtower there, so I didn't have to use the observer.
Oh yeah.
But the blue player is still making guys with guns. He's apparently got a lot. I think the medevac count should be higher, but you know, when you got guys with guns,
Medevac
you stick with guys with guns.
And a Thor.
Yep. So now we have the Kests working on the base over there.
And then we've got the other army moving in on that base.
Yep.
And the expansion
does go down.
go down.
It seems like our purple player really likes guys with guns and thors, because apparently he's still terrified of the pholeedles.
Yep.
We'd have skill rays and pholeedles moving out for the red player trying to get rid of all this purple crap.
Player raging and
Making lots of guys with guns. And
Yeah.
we also have the teal player moving
Beat
out.
that down. And beat that down. Beat all this down.
Yep.
So
Stim does run out.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
It was a pretty uneven match.
And we do have the error units in the middle of taking on all the Zerg units. Apparently a lot of corruptors on the way, but the skill raise says fuck that. But now they get taken out because the Kests are more important to keep alive, because apparently they take forever to make.
Wow. Really big explosion.
Yep.
And then the siege tank is like, screw you, to the Hydras. And beat that down. And we've got, let's see the production. 30 planes on the way, 7 cattle cruisers. For some reason only 1 upgrades.
Those are 2
upgrades from the Terran.
Those are 2
And the red player not making anything because I guess he's maxed out.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we have 1 refinery on the way.
And 3 skill raise.
Okay. That's weird.
Yep. But it seems like the unit composition of choice for our teal player is Swarm Host, Roach, Hydra, Viper, Lings.
Like,
And look at all this slacking.
where? Hey, it's like us at school. Except not. Hey, look at this double mining from the command center. Covered in crap. Let's zoom in and see what it looks like covered in mud. Or not. Major engagement on the way.
Yep, we do have a lot of garbakests on the way as well. It seems like cattle bruisers is the correct unit choice against a lot of Kests.
Looks like a lot of secret missiles deployed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
And all that shit melts.
Yep, and that one siege tank that was there got taken out.
Oh, that bitch.
But
then all the garbakests should be able to clean up all the hydras. One does go down.
that's okay because, you know, Terran can repair Protoss units because, you know, somehow they know how they work. Keep those Protoss themselves going.
It's called a band-aid. It works on code, it works on everything else.
And the guys with guns show up and they're like, whatever.
Yeah. So then, now the garbakests are reduced to roach exterminating.
That siege tank on the ledge there has 15 souls.
So now we do have a giant run-by in the red player's base. So we have double nexus cannon and a bunch of normal cannons cleaning up all the lings. He did manage to unpower one of them, but he lost a bunch of lings for basically nothing.
Yep, and because the nexus cannon basically lasts forever.
Yeah. So now the observer comes over here and the nexus cannon tries to shoot the gas geyser. I think I actually took a couple of hits at the hatchery before. I don't know when that actually happens. But because they're going to come down here and clean up all the gas geysers. Apparently this giant pile of pets can't one-hit a gas geyser, which is kind of depressing. Makes you wonder what the Protoss has been doing this whole time.
They're like, we need to create something that gets rid of broodlords.
Yep.
But we've inadvertently created something that gets rid of everything that we have.
Yep. So you know what, when it doesn't work again, you try and run the lings in there again. But all the cannons are powered up again. Blue is going to lose a lot of SCVs, but there are a lot of garbakests on the way trying to get rid of all the lings. They run into a bunch of guys with guns. And that one slides across the floor.
You've got to admire the physics engine
Yeah.
here.
I do like how the units die compared to wings, and that's about the only thing I like over wings.
Yep. The shiny animations, pretty much.
And also the Kest sounds.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, so I think at this point Blue's pointing to me to make some cannons over there because he's sick of all the ling garbage. We do have a lot of Kests trying to take down the Terran expansion. Apparently Teal chooses to defend against a pure air army with a bunch of lings. He's gonna try to once again run them into the guys with guns.
And the siege tank having an easy time.
Yep.
Of life.
So then he tries to take down a nexus, but then the guys with guns are here and chases the lings away. He's gonna run into all the cannons in the red player's base, or he's actually not going to. He's gonna choose to run into the other base with a bunch of cannons as well. And over here we see cattle bruisers and Vikings. Apparently the cattle bruisers are not dying quite as fast as we would like against the Kets. One skill ray being very, very keen about it, but a handful of cattle bruisers do go down. The guys with guns not really doing the best. We do see a lot of banelings on the way for going into the red player's nexus.
Yeah, it didn't shit.
As opposed to the probe.
As opposed to the probes. Or, you know, anywhere.
You see, if I'm a little bit less lazy, I would go into edit, and I would put a giant fail sign there, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, just pretend it's there.
Yeah, just pretend there's.
So you've got a double scan, just to like scan the rocks.
Pretty much. Rocks are very important. We need to identify the rock type, so we can run our. Nobody's gonna understand that, except for me.
Yeah.
So again, the core value is full on energy. It seems like our Zerg players are building that hatch.
Yeah, and we just can't have that.
Yeah.
Can we?
I don't know if I actually go ahead and use that Nexus cannon on that hatch.
I think you wait until it's built.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't know what happened there. But apparently the unit composition right now is Viper, Cattle Bruiser, Vikings, guys with guns. Oh, there we go. There's a Nexus cannon. It's gonna take random shots at all the corruptors and everything else. And apparently Yamato cannon's trying to take out the Nexus.
And that pholeedle, really key.
But then the Nexus was actually a retard magnet trying to lure away all the cattle bruisers so that the Kets can take shots at it. The keener pholeedle does go down.
That's too bad.
Well, there are a lot of Vikings on the way.
And the corruptors, like whatever.
Yeah. Pholeedles do a little bit of damage against the air army. But it seems like one keener void ray does show up. And apparently the whole army tries to move up now. This is actually, I think this is actually all that the teal and purple team has. But this is a lot of cannons in place and a lot of Vikings and Kests as well. The Marines run into the cannons, and the Kests sort of just back off. The cannons chew up all the guys with guns, and leaving only Vikings.
Yeah,
and a Nexus cannon. Because you know when you have one Nexus cannon trying to shoot the hatcheries, you need a second one to actually gather the minerals. Then the roaches just sort of come in and get owned by the Kests. More Lings show up, but then they screw that. Purple seems to rage because he ran all his shit in. And here's again with the Ling run by. Or the Ling run around. We do have a lot of guys with guns from blue taking out all the
What did he do? He took out all the everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently teals really mattered. And you know, teal played well.
Did he?
Yeah, he played pretty well.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
He actually changes unit composition once in a while. Cattle Bruiser just doesn't work as well as it used to.
Yeah, and apparently teal's trying to make more banelings, but then the Kests show up. Our casting is shit.
Yeah.